Yeah, many of us have this habit to write all the locators and all the actions in the test method itself. Okay, so I'm here to tell you that that's a very wrong way to do the automation, and in the long run, your scripts will become very difficult to maintain. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to use page object model or POM in Selenium for better automation practices. We'll walk you through a login page example, okay, and see how it makes our test case, and we will use POM and see how it makes our test automation cleaner. Okay, in our previous video, we have seen that we have automated this test login page, username, password, and click on submit, and then it will go to the next page, that is logged in page. So it has two pages which we have automated, and this one I will show you that how we can do it using POM. Okay, not in this messy way where we have written everything in here in the test method. Okay, so first let's understand what is POM. Okay, so POM stands for page object model. It's a design pattern. Okay, the idea is very simple. Each web page is represented as Java class, and locators for the elements are stored in that class. Okay, action you perform on the page are also methods in the class. Why POM? Because it makes automation maintainable. Okay, so these are some diagrams from Google. Let's get back to it. So we have two pages, right? Login page and login success page. We'll create two different Java classes. Login page, login success page. Okay, let's use this information which we have done in our last video. I'll give you that link in the description. You can go through. Let me remove this unnecessary part. So there were three items on the login page: username, password, and login button. Okay, we have created a Java class. Now let's create its instance variable. First one is WebDriver. This is very important. Second, for each of these locators, we need to create an instance variable. That is username field. We can directly use the locator. All right, copy it and paste it twice. Then this one is for password. This one is for login button. Let's replace these locators. So locators, now you can see they're written here instead of test method or test class. So you don't have to keep making changes. You can just make changes here once and then you are done. All right, locators are done. Now we need to create constructor for this. All right, now so first you need to know that this is our browser session and this is shared across all methods in the class. Okay, and this constructor initializes the POM class with the browser session from our test. So that's why we need to create the constructor here. So let's create methods for those actions which we will do on each one of these fields. I'll use this option setters, but again we'll have to make some modifications there, but at least it will give us some code. Okay, now let's do cleanup in the code. I'll remove this part. We don't need this. We need to replace this with action. Okay, and since this is a username field, we'll be passing username. Okay, and this is the action we are doing, right? Send keys. We can just paste it here. Send keys. This locator we can replace using this instance variable, and we are passing username as an argument, so we can pass it here. Same thing we can do it for password. So we are passing password as string here. I'll remove this. We can replace this locator using this instance variable, and then we can pass this argument here for password. Done. Now this is a login, click login button, right? We're not passing anything. We're doing some action here, that is clicking. So we don't need any argument because we're not passing anything, and we can just replace this locator. Now we are done. So we have created instance variables and methods for all those fields. Now we need to create a business method. So in the real time, this is what user will do. They will pass username and password, and they will click on login button. So we need a final method for this. Not final, we need a method for this. So we will pass username we'll pass password, and then we'll call this methods which we have created. So this will set the username, this will set the password, and this will click on the login button. So we are done with this login page, class. So this form is ready, okay, for login page. Now, so this was the end of part 1. In part 2, we'll complete the rest of the coding for login success page, and we'll run the test and we'll see the result. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.